It is, Jim.
Hey! Welcome to another installment of Black Issues. I'm live. We're analyzing where's Kaepernick. We're also analyzing the commercials. What are the racial implications? We're doing media literacy. We're doing a deep dive and a zoom in on issues and hopefully also solutions. I'm your host, Kaepernick Holder. Live from my living room. The lighting's horrible. I'm trying to get it so that you all can see TV as clearly as possible. And not so much everything else. I'm actually going to run, just turn off the light in my bathroom because I think it's adding too much light and, watch the commercials. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I find it very interesting that they have whittled down any notion of racial equity to one commercial. No mention of Kaepernick, no visual of Kaepernick, and just shut up, just shut up. So, thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. I'm just going to text to a few people so that they know to cop on. It's just so sad.
That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes it lion. Without for those fighting spirit.
The perfect match. It's what so many of us are looking for. When it comes to
okay, so apparently, like they said, there's not as many major people advertisers as usual. So, it's a work in progress in terms of smaller businesses actually get to advertise like they haven't ever before. So what does that mean in terms of, an actual message of liberty, unity, equality, transparency, Now about the Super Bowl. One second. So watch, keep me company. Making sense of an insane world. So that was it for the halftime show. What are your thoughts on the halftime show? Did you enjoy it? Did you wonder the meaning of life? So weird. I thought it was very odd. I thought it was so odd. I thought it was beyond weird.
Please join us in celebrating Russell and all of this year's nominees for the legacy they have left on the game.
Oh, see, so they gotta have him, Russell, because he can shut up and not talk about racial inequality. He get an award, so shut up and take the award. Tell you, this is how whiteness operates. It silences you, and it rewards you for your silence. It's disgusting.
One of the toughest matchups for them simply because they're really good on the edges defensively. I think they got to play action. They need two tight ends in the game. Move Mahomes even more, but that's the way to take shots. You got to take some shots at some point to Tyreek Hill just because he's that fast. The other part, be efficient underneath to Kelsey, run the ball. That's all I see. Well, the longest play they had in that entire first half, just 14 yards. A 14-yard pass play from the run to Hill.
So, I don't really pay attention to the actual game. It's all about... We're doing a Where's Kaepernick watch party.
He's walking out in the second half of the Super Bowl. Down 15. He's not done. And back to 10 down in the fourth quarter last year. And then he runs out with others. So now they have a watch party.
Hold on.
Jim Bruce Arians is well aware of the team he is facing. He feels like he knows his offense as he needs scoring. The magic number for Bruce Arians is 40. He feels like they get the 40. Defensively, he knows adjustments will be made. But the key in that area, tackle well,
seconds. Well, sure, you'd like to get to 50 if you win. Keep yourself down. Edmonton there. And looking right into the secondary hit, right? Chasing down. But not until
Hello. Just texting some people to watch. But yeah, I'm having fun watching the Super Bowl, analyzing it. I'm really just searching for Kaepernick. I don't know where he is. I'm a little confused as to like what the NFL thinks they're doing and why people continue to support and patron and watch and not really question and demand anything of the NFL or any of our institutions, and instead, we like the spectacle of this. So I'm just a little curious about it. All right. Nabby. Janelle as well. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second and I will be fully with you all. Just juggling so much, doing content, recruiting people.
Nice move by the 21-year-old rookie. Oh, this is incredible because we talk about the tackles. Wiley lifts against Barrett, watch the right side. Edwards leg does it on his own. This is the plan now. At some point, when you start running the ball, I get that cut. At some point, they're going to have to bring that safeties down until we kill. But then get his opportunity. From Tampa, resist the urge, Jim. They can keep doing it. 37.
Hey, so I guess I can mute it a little bit. So, for all of you who are watching and tuning in, thank you all so much on Facebook, on YouTube, on the Instagrams, on the everywhere. Let's talk about Kaepernick for a minute. Let's get a gauge of like what our thoughts are on Kaepernick. Do we think that he needs to get another? Do we think that he needs to get another go at it? Do you think that he needs to be another contract? It's just very bizarre to me that we now have an entire year, right? And like another year of just like teasing us about it, but not actually, nothing's actually done. Loom, I'm just recruiting people, so I apologize. I will be with everyone in person. First verse. In less than a second. I think I'm going to see Terrell is here. Bloop. All right, boom. So, Jules. That's what I wanted to do. Jules. Wow. I mean, I have no idea about the game. I think, whatever. I think it's a lot of signifying nothing yet again. It's a lot of not really wanted. It's a spectacle, bread and circus, just like the Roman Empire. All right. I don't even know what to do to sit there and promote on Instagram. Woo! I don't know how these influencers do this. It is a lot of work. Not complaining, but it's just a lot. So commercials is really where I shine. Okay, great. People are DMing me on Instagram. This looks good. Amin, let me send this to him now. Heart that. Okay, send that to them. See what Megan's my new biggest fan. Great. Hey, hey, hey. Tell me who you are. Tell me where you're watching from. You've been watching for quite some time. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so I sent to a few people. We're good to go. Hazel, let me send to her. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so I think we're gonna have a critical mass of people in a few seconds. If not, it's totally understandable because people are already well into.
As a local access show, we want everyone to support local restaurants.
But we never manipulated the way all these other commercials do.
Show, that's really sad.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So I did that, did that.
Yeah, we never shamelessly rely on the
I think I
celebrity.
sent it to both people. Sent it to Hazel. So we're good to go.
Or jump on the latest trend.
Okay, great. Jesus Christ, this is so much. Okay. Stay calm. Send to them. Boom. All right, I think that's it. Okay, great. All right, so trying to see what the comments are. I should have. Oh God, still have to do a banner. Hold on. So much work. Where is Kaepernick watch party? That banner. There you go. I'll just leave it. There you go. And then banner. I think I need to put. I forget how to do this. How I need to put my ticker. There you go. Yay! So welcome everyone. So the drill is when it's the game, I put it on very low volume so we can have a conversation about issues and solutions. And when it's the commercials, we put the volume up so we can actually analyze what they're trying to sell to us, what they're pimping us, what are they exploiting now in exchange for actually giving us things that we need to survive, and what poop shit show they're trying to sell us instead. So with that, let's get going. So I've had a theory for years about Kaepernick, right? But before I go down the rabbit hole of my issues of Kaepernick, so let me put Billy. My view of Kaepernick. I want to hear from you. Where is Kaepernick? Why can't we find him? And what should we do about it? Hold on. What's his name? Oh my God. Oh God. I can't remember his name. Jamala. Janelle. There we go. So what are our thoughts? Why do we think we don't see Kaepernick everywhere? And please tell me who you are, where you're watching from. I know that there's men who just watch me, I guess, to watch my lips move. I curse that man out for saying that to me because I'm just like, fuck you. I'm really all about the ideas and the issues and the solutions. I'm not like a fucking sex object. Just weird. But yeah, I would appreciate if I know who I'm talking to and why you're watching. Thanks. And thank you so much for watching. Let me send to Cassandra. And whoever else doesn't get it, they miss out. They just miss out. So let me see, because Lisa, let's see here. And then there's another Lisa. Bam. All right, I'm done. So I'm with you. I'm not promoting anymore. It is what it is. Who comes, who comes. So yeah, does anybody have any like suggestions, ideas about Kaepernick? Where is he? Should we care? Do we care? Do we love him? Do we hate him? Do we think that, you know, he's smarter than the NFL? We need him to do other things other than bang up his head on the field. What are our thoughts? What are our thoughts? I have my twins here. You know, do you think Kaepernick costs too much money and that's why he's not there anymore? Like he's too much of a liability, too much insurance. Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, it's just my pom-pom. One of the strings out of it. I gotta order another pom-pom. But yeah, I mean, you know, don't drop the baton. You know, there's all these different props I have here. I have my high horse. Yikes, the truth about Corona. I hope they're having fun. I got my high horse, and I'm gonna bring my laugh emoji pillow. I'm so silly. Yeah, so let's get started. You know, we got the flying pig happening here. So I guess people are watching, and so I will start to talk until people give me more comments to go through. So my theory is, and it's been my theory for the past like 2.5, going on 3 years now about Kaepernick. Okay? Number one, Kaepernick should not be a part of the NFL. Period. Point blank. End of story. Why? One, it's a health issue. And we got to look at people from an asset-based lens, right? Kaepernick is way more valuable being the Adonis of the revolution. He's way more valuable doing that than he is running up and down on the field and getting his head bashed in and every other body part torn from limb. Right? Like, look what happened to Muhammad Ali. Great, he knocked these people out. Great, awesome. The man who finally defeated Muhammad Ali just died a few days ago, right? So beautiful. We got Muhammad Ali for all these years, and then what did we have? We had Muhammad Ali for the rest of his life, not able to be the beautiful, passionate, you know, speaker, because we got a few knockout highlight reels. So we really need to think about, again, are we learning from our mistakes, or are we doomed to repeat them? If I could have had Muhammad Ali be this firebrand, like, voice of the people, I'd rather have that than have him be in the ring beat up, and then for the rest of his life was like this. We gotta think. So we want to have that happen to Kaepernick? No. Kaepernick should do what Kaepernick does, which is whip people up into a frenzy. Urgent, blurgent, black and urgent. Woo. That's where Kaepernick shines. So let him do that. Number one. Number two, let's see if this is a good commercial. Let me see where my shit. At this point, I don't even see my own remote. Got a whole bunch of black people in this commercial. So what is this, T-Mobile? Because T-Mobile has that odd-ass pink color like my bow tie.
I can't feel my feet. And family will celebrate that you scored a winning touchdown. Don't trust your family drama. Just any network. T-Mobile is the leader in 5G. Mom? 5G? It was in the end zone.
So?
What if we was on this whole time?
Some black people got a check to be in a commercial to act like everything's just fine with being black in America. The only thing that's wrong is we don't have good 5G. Your calls drop.
What if happiness has always been there? Fueling toward greatness. It's not a distraction.
So you see what they're constantly doing? They're constantly using the beauty of specific person's humanity and then funneling it back into some random shit that you don't need, like beer. It's very insidious. You see that? It's very insidious. My poor baby is.
Are you happy because you win? Or did you win?
So now Serena Williams is also for Anheuser-Busch? Yeah, Michelob Light. it like old school music? I mean, again, look at what they're doing with these commercials. Queen Latifah holding the gun. Do we really need to see that right now? Aren't enough people dying? So they're pimping Paramount Plus as the new streaming service because we're going into an all-out streaming war. 2021 is launching the streaming war. Peacock versus HBO Max versus Hulu versus what are the other ones? Netflix. Like, so now Paramount is like, yo, we're in it too. So that's really what's important. The people who survived COVID, who are mourning the loss of their family members and their friends and their mentors and their grandparents and whoever else. Like, if you're lucky enough to be alive to survive COVID, sign up for Paramount streaming. That's what this is about. It's very important. Sign up for Paramount streaming and make sure that your 5G is the best 5G. You don't want to drop a call calling the other person that survived COVID. That's why you need T-Mobile. There you go. Thanks, capitalism. Thank you. That's what's important. Don't drop a call, drink Michelob, and sign up for Paramount streaming service. That's important. Thank you very much. That's what's important. So back to what I was saying before about, I feel like this is like a slumber party, and I have all my pillows here. I have all my pillows. You know, my pillow guy got banned from Twitter. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, Kaepernick. My theory with Kaepernick is, number one, he shouldn't be in the NFL because he's a liability. They're going to beat him up. They're going to, why? He's just going to get injured like every other football player. Stupid. Number two, it would just make the NFL a whole bunch more money. That's what would happen. It would just make the ad revenue would go through the roof. Everybody would watch it just to say that they hate it. Because people don't boycott. They're more likely to view it and hate it than they are to actually boycott anything. America does not know how to do anything long term. That's why we have COVID. Because people don't know how to fucking wash their hands and wear a mask. So that's why COVID's been mutating as much as it has. So our culture is not one about doing something that is disciplined over and over again. So what will happen if Kaepernick gets back into the NFL is people will say, oh my God, I'm not going to watch it. Oh my God, I'm not going to watch the NFL. But they will. And so it would make a whole bunch of money for whichever network plays a game with Kaepernick that night, whether it be ABC for Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Tuesday Night Football, the NFL channel. It would just make them a whole bunch of money. So for all the people who are like, I want Kaepernick, I want Kaepernick back. Why? You can't outspite racism. What do you think you're winning versus what is it versus what is actually being gained? I'll say that again. What do you think you're winning versus what you think is actually being gained? So here comes another Blake that they hired to make it seem like being black is okay. And all we need is Rocket Mortgage.
Maybe not. I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure that's a figment of imagination. I'm pretty sure we could park in Joey Bosa's spot. That spot works too. I'm pretty sure they come in peace.
Let's do certain. Yeah, certain is better. When it comes to home buying, pretty sure isn't sure enough. Find the right mortgage with the local
Rocket Mortgage.
Technology. When you need to be certain, Rocket can.
Rocket.
Come on. Who's me?
Hey, America!
See, that's what they're gonna get you hooked on. They're gonna get you hooked on gambling. You know that all of these they can
$1 million. So download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app now and make
Now.
it rain.
you can make it right. See, there goes an actual COVID solution related commercial. Mind you, you don't need microvan. All you need is some rubbing alcohol in a bottle. You don't need Microban. It's a whole bunch of money.
Microban 24. Looks good, guys.
But like I said, what they're going to do with all these vacant buildings that they can't rent out anymore because all these businesses are closed, they're going to put casinos in them.
Fiverr gets that. From graphic design to web development, or even a PR expert for things like, I don't know, local restaurants. Fiverr has the freelancers to get you where you want to be. Is this the lobby? This is not a hotel.
So fascinating.
On CBS is sponsored by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network, and by new Doritos 3D Chili Cheese Nacho, now in 3D. How bad has it been tonight for the other side? Patrick Mahomes in on offense. On third down, he is 0 for 7 passing, and just got picked off on third down as well. It's actually phenomenal. Through that just got his hand over the top, but he's going to have to make some really difficult runs. Short field for Brady and company.
Okay, so I'll mute again. Just so you know, all those vacant stores that have closed because small businesses cannot sustain themselves during COVID because they didn't get the PPP loan because Shake Shack got PPP loan. Fucking Tom Brady got a $400,000 check for a PPP loan mailed to his locker in, at his football stadium. So what's going to happen is they're going to make all those vacant businesses into casinos. At least that's the plan in New York. So again, this is not about you and sustainability and you being healthy and you really living the American dream. This is keep you alive, suck as much money out of you as possible. And you can tell by the commercials tonight. What are these commercials about? They're about, okay, so you're alive, you need 5G. Okay, you're alive, drink some beer. Okay, you're alive, start doing DraftKings. It's so dangerous to get people addicted to gambling during a pandemic. But that's what they're doing. It's insidious. And did the NFL take a stand and say, no, that's not right? No, of course not. They want the money. Did CBS say, no, that's not right? No, they want the money. CBS is so fucking proud, right, to sit there and get the licensing for the Super Bowl. They were so thrilled. So that's Viacom. So again, these are major corporations that if they could kill you, they kill you, but they realize that it would cut into their profits. So they're like, okay, we need to keep these people alive. Figure it out. I don't know. But, just alive enough to keep you satiated by spectacle. All right? And just keep you just and not actually living your full life blessed by God. Like, it's just, no. Like, who's your God? T-Mobile. Who's your God? Anheuser-Busch, Michelob. Who's your God? Rocket Mortgage. Who's your God? All these other random commercials about things you don't need. And then you have a black woman, her, right? The time of her life, pun intended, right? Singing what? The national anthem. Let's get a black to do the national anthem. Let's find one. Let's put her in Stars and Stripes. Let's put Stars and Stripes like all over the set too, because, back to unity, back to unity. It's like, so again, the optics are get another black out there, make everything look like it's okay. That is how whiteness operates itself. Oh, thank you, Terrell. That's whiteness. It silences you and your ability to seek solutions. They will find a black. They will find whoever they can. They found Tracy Morgan, Serena Williams. 2 years ago for the Super Bowl when they had it in Atlanta, they had John Lewis, they had Andrew Young, they had Bernice King doing a coin toss. They will find whoever they can find to silence you. to make you feel like, oh, it's okay. No, like it's unity again. Unity. Love you, Terrell. Unity. I'm watching all of this from the lens of this shit is whiteness. And this is a ridiculous spectacle. This is how you know they don't care. They're going to fly people all across the country. Oh, we're going to give them a COVID test just to make sure. Bullshit. You know damn well the chances of COVID going up spikes every frigging 2-3 weeks, because every 2 weeks in America we have something. We have Thanksgiving, we have Halloween, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, we have Valentine's Day, we have Super Bowl. So watch. So the news is like, oh my goodness, the numbers are going down. Yeah, watch the numbers go right back up again. Vaccine or no vaccine, watch the numbers maybe not go up as much, but watch the numbers go up again because of this shit. And then because of Valentine's Day. And then after Valentine's Day, let's see. I don't think people celebrate, what is the next one? St. Patrick's Day as much, but watch it go up for St. Patrick's Day. Watch it go up for Cinco de Mayo. Watch. So why would you go out of your way to facilitate people flying all around the country, all around the world? What have they ever made you feel like that? Yeah. And I saw, Terrell, love you. I saw they had Sierra and Russell Wilson kikiing in the luxury box with Roger Goodell. What the fuck was she saying to him with her fucking long ass blue weave? What were you saying? That you know, I'm gonna boycott. I'm not gonna be in the NFL anymore. What are the two of you saying? That we need to do more for this racial reckoning? No. The NFL is donating $250,000 for racial equity. What the fuck is that? Where's the money going to? Who's in charge of that? I want to look at the whole. I need to do that. We need to look at exactly, oh, this is Coming to America. Coming to America was the best movie ever. Black Panther was whack and stupid. I would take fucking Zamunda over Wakanda any fucking day.
Was you?
But I caught you at the counter.
Moving me.
Saw you slacking on the sofa.
Moving me.
You even had him in the shower.
It wasn't me.
So why is Ashton Kutcher singing instead of Shaggy?
Don't act surprised that you see behind your back. You gotta details before she entered that part. Let's review the situation or exchange that's red flag. To keep your own stuff, she got to hide it better. If she asks where they are, you say forget and never.
All of this for Cheetos, which they know will sit there and give you COVID because it's nothing but fat.
Did you?
Wasn't me.
Okay. Well,
Cheetos is the most unhealthy substance on the planet. But they don't care. It's GMO corn, Cheetos, artificial flavoring. It ain't even cheese.
Engineering and design practical states.
No way. To us, coming back doesn't make any sense.
This is actually a good commercial. It's practical. You might need some shit to cover up your car. Yes. This is actually a practical, sensible commercial. One practical, sensible commercial. One. Keith meet Terrell. Terrell meet Keith. Terrell is on Helps Me for Clubhouse version of Black Issues. Terrell, Keith is making puppets for Black Issues. He's making a puppet of me. The two of you should definitely connect. Both of you are like near and dear to my heart. So let's guess what this commercial is really for. Okay, websites. That's practical. You know, you want to start your small business. Yeah, thank you for that energy. The two of you. Yeah, the two of you are like literally like gold, genuine. Like we all need to meet. Like we all need to do like a Zoom. Like all of y'all are like such precious, beautiful individuals. Yeah, like literally. So Terrell, if you want to drop in the comments, I know there's like a lot of typing. But Terrell, I guess, is a social worker. How do you want to facilitate what to call you? I mean, he's a miracle worker, okay? He works in group homes with substance abuse, counseling people so that they don't go into jail and go into another cycle of self-destructive habits and behaviors. And also is branching out to do more diversity-based initiatives. And is just like a free thinker and does shrooms. And it's just like, what the hell, but in the best way possible. And Terrell's 41. Keith is an amazing artist. Keith is a warrior. He's a visionary. He's a wizard. He's near and dear to my heart. And he's making puppets of Kanani and puppets of Rablaka. So again, Terrell literally co-moderates me being Rablaka on Clubhouse, Keith. So like... But I know Keith is like too busy to be on Clubhouse. I've been telling you to get on Clubhouse, Keith. I've told you this. So the two of you definitely clinical social worker management. Boom. Yes. Yeah. So all of you are fire. All of you are no joke. All of you are trying to make sense of an insane world as pigs are flying. Are you aware that I did all of this, Terrell? Like, yeah, like Rablaka is like one. Rablaka is like one aspect of the madness, and so like I'm literally working with an editor, to like literally piece together all the different aspects of Blackish issues, the Blackulator, like all the different aspects. It's like, yo, I'm fucking funnier than Issa Rae. Like, there's so much more to like Black comedy and political commentary than Lady Black sketch show on HBO. Whack. And so, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? So I have an editor now. I have a manager. I have an entertainment lawyer. Pitching. Go. And, because, again, this level of truth, this level of fire, people are like, nah. I got to bust out this feel, though. Oh, you mean like do other things other than the halfway house that doesn't pay you enough money? Sure. Yeah. And talk about that too, Terrell. The fact that like, and Keith knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who are doing counseling, people who are doing social work, they're paid peanuts, and then you watch this shit. These football players, all these football players make all of our salaries combined, and like by the end of the Super Bowl, that's how much money they make a day, is what we make in a salary in a year. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all about to get me in trouble. I'm mashing potatoes. Aw. So yeah, so when you need to go, you hop off, you know what I mean? I'm not like, I don't hold people to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, when you come, you drop some love, you drop some gems. I'm all about energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I need you to watch right now. I mean, it is what it is. You watch, you don't watch, it is what it is. But, so Terrell has 7 children, about to be 9 children, 9 smart warrior children. Twins are on the way, right? Love that. So Terrell, Keith knows all of this, but Terrell, I also have a high horse. For when people are getting on their high horse, get it? High horse? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me see what you have to say. Black egg, the specter of Black people are constantly being in pain. So Keith really is passionate about that, specifically about men and like how men deal with their emotions and the anger and the rage. My brother is a counselor. He has no time for his family, grinding so hard. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. And I thank you so much for that, Keith. Like, literally letting that air, letting that breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, voicing that. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me see here. The devil. Come, we go chat down Babylon one more time. So it's just, I'm just watching this and it's just like, I mean, America has these like fake rituals. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an empty, hollow ritual that doesn't actually signify something bigger or larger or greater. every other civilization has rituals that speak to the sun, that speak to God, that speak to, you know, the earth and the fact that the earth gives us life through food, crops, animals, whatever. This is an empty fucking ritual. When you look at this ritual, does it harken back to the sun? Does it harken back to the earth? Does it harken back to life? No, it harkens back to advertisers. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, you know. I was just checking to see if there's any more comments, you know. And I can't find right now, Keith. I have, and for you, Terrell, I have little like binoculars or whatever. I had to just find where I put them because I had to hide them, not hide them, but put it separately because I don't want them to break. So I couldn't find them tonight, which would have been perfect. So let's see here. Okay, so actual COVID.
We did not get here alone. We arrived as one. I firmly believe our greatest fulfillment to all we hold dear is that moment when we lie exhausted on the field of battle victorious. Because it's not whether we get knocked down, but whether we get back up. As one.
What?
It looks like Mount Everest over there.
Y'all see that? They just want to shut you up. And then make you feel caught up in this frenzy of unity. But no, they really just want to shut you up. Is it fail state? Yeah, I totally agree, Keith. It's a fail state filled with feckless people who don't have the courage to speak up and say, what the fuck, I'm mad as hell. Like, fuck your fucking Anheuser-Busch beer. See? And your Sam Adams beer.
Will you not tell my mom about this? Hey, Bolt guys, you wanted more. We gave you more. With the all-new Pitbull from Skull Shaver, we gave it a more powerful motor. More blades to choose from.
More blades.
That fits right in the palm of your
Better
hand.
design.
So you can shave anytime, anywhere, wet or dry.
What?
The shape possible with no nicks or cuts. Can be done in 90 seconds.
Who's shaving their hair in their car?
Try our re-slipper for your hair and beard. Want more, get more. With the all-new Pitbull from Skull Shaver at skullshaver.com.
So is that Pitbull who sponsored that? You know, because Pitbull's bald, the Cuban.
No matter what we may face.
I wonder what commercial this is. Scientology. There you go. And they're gonna get some people tonight. They're gonna get some people because when people are vulnerable and they're lonely and they're scared, that's when cults thrive. So great CBS that you allowed Scientology to sit there and make a commercial. Passion, not numbers, to change the world. Yep, James Baldwin. Is that a James Baldwin quote? James Baldwin is the truth, capital T. So I'm really excited. I now have a green screen. So I've been doing a lot of like new experimentation with videos with the green screen. So stay tuned for that. But you know, just doing an analysis, you know, most of these commercials are for things we don't need, you know, and or they're commercials of just like unity bullshit, you know, beer. I'm like, we don't need those things. Like, people are suffering, people are dying, and you're advertising liquor. It's bizarre. Oh goodness. It's just so odd. You're the best. I'm so silly. So, hey everyone. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. Tell me who you are. Tell me where you are watching from. I see most of it is from YouTube right now, which is great. So again, where's Kaepernick? My theory is that they needed to get someone to eclipse Kaepernick 2 years ago, and the only person they could find is Jay-Z. I've been saying this the entire time. All these people who are so excited about Jay-Z, and I'm like, he's there to silence. This is an operation of whiteness. Whiteness will weaponize other people of color to silence you. That's what that was. People are like, oh my God, Jay-Z's got to have a seat at the table. Do you know NFL's going to do something? Why? Jay-Z's there. He's in power. It's with power. Looks like, yeah, you know, Jay-Z. Yeah, whatever. It took a knee on the neck in terms of George Floyd for the NFL to then put end racism in the end zone. For the NFL to then put the president of to then take off the Redskins. That didn't happen immediately. And although we need time. How many times are we going to make excuses? We made excuses for Obama. He's the president of all people. He can't be the president of black people. We make excuses while the system of whiteness weaponizes people of color. We make excuses. We give benefit of the doubt. Well, maybe, yeah. And we're so wishful and hopeful. No. It's already set. It's already done. And while we're like, you know, getting excited, they've already said like, boom, boom, boom. This is what we're gonna do. This is who we're gonna get. Okay, great, done. Move on. Okay, so what do we need? We need her. We'll get her, the singer, the black girl singer, her. We'll get her to sing the national anthem. Boom. No more Kaepernick. Okay. Who do we need? Okay, we'll get Emmett Till. We'll get Emmett. What is his name? Emmett from the. I always say Emmett Till, but Emmett, whatever his name is, from the Cowboys. We'll get him. We'll get him to say something. Go there. Where's Deion Sanders? Get him. That's how whiteness operates. I'm looking at people like, you don't see this? They even got Serena Williams. Go. Do a beer. When have we ever heard Serena Williams and beer in the same sentence? This Super Bowl. So we went from frenetically people just like reading ferociously, tons of emails talking about, you know, our company will do better. Our company is going to have a board or a diversity group initiative. We've gone from that to, okay, so as long as we just find a whole bunch of black people to be in the commercials and sing the anthem and do the Super Bowl halftime show, we're good. Because this Black History Month is nowhere near congruent with the frenetic energy that was the racial reckoning and Black Lives Mattering of the summertime. We're now, 7 days in? Look at this. Where is end racism in the end zone for the Super Bowl? It's not there. I'm sorry. I don't see it. All right, so we're also here analyzing commercials, and I will get to all of your comments. Thank you all for watching and tuning in to Black Issues. Oh, everything is. So let's figure out what commercial this is for. So it's Edward Scissorhands. That fresh vegetables in America? The horror. Is this actually an advertisement for fresh fruits and vegetables to fight COVID-19 so you can eat healthier and not have comorbidities? Nah. What company do you think this is? Hurry up and make a prediction before it actually shows up. Hurry up. Predictions. What company is this? Electric light car. It's a Cadillac. Well, it's an electric car. 20 years late, but thank you, Cadillac. Okay, progressive. Not so bad. Let's see this one. What company is this one? I'm buying you a beer.
That's how you say, I'm glad we're stuck together. Here's the new friends. Lydia, we should could use your help on this.
They have a black man CEO. They have another black woman sitting down in a chair or looking blackish. I don't know.
Sorry.
They got some more people of colors.
It's hard to say, shake it off.
It wasn't that noticeable, was it? Yeah, only if you have ears.
So we're back.
Hey, Good Friday.
And this commercial, all of this is to sit there and say, drink a beer.
It's never just about the beer.
Because it's really important that people drink beer during a pandemic when they're isolated and mourning the loss of hundreds of thousands of people. And they put a nice little chord at the end to make you feel good about it. Boom, 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 boom. If you don't believe me, look how we treat veterans, right? Go to war. You're a hero. We love you. And then when you come back and like you lose your mind or you lose a limb, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a veteran hospital for you. I mean, like it's the same pattern.
I don't care if you live or die. But should you live, you tell them about me.
I guess you're coming in 1 second, Keith. Green screen. Oh yeah, the green screen. I would turn my camera to backwards, but I'm afraid that if I did, I would mess up something in this whole situation. So just know that I have the green screen. I'll take a picture right now and show you all. It's literally right behind me right now. It's so dark. Yeah, so I have a green screen, so I've been having fun. I have an editor. Whoop, whoop. If anybody wants to. Oh, thank you. Cassandra put in a comment. Put in a comment. If anybody wants to donate, there's a Cash App and a Venmo. But yeah. Oh, let me mute it because you know I don't care about the actual Super Bowl. Tampa is really winning. So Casey is for the young guy, right? Casey is for Mahomes or whatever. So he's losing. Tom Brady's winning, the old man. I'm like, fuck Tom Brady. Tom Brady got a whole bunch of money for fucking PPP loan. Okay, so this is the green screen. This is literally what my living room looks like right now. Right behind me is what it looks like. Yeah, that's the green screen. And those are the mirrors on the wall that I've yet to install on the ceiling because I'm busy doing content and racism, and I should care more about self-care, but I don't. So it is what it is, and that's that. Bedeep, bedeep, bedeep. That's all, folks. So let's see here. Give me 1 second because I'm just curious. I started a tenant council and I'm just watching people and what they say they do and then versus what they actually do. Like, okay. Because like, so yeah, I had to start a tenant council because, okay, so I texted this to him at 7:19. So why was that not included? Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, I had to start a tenant council because the issues in this building and the amount of money that I'm paying is absolutely ridiculous and incongruent with dignity and respect and justice for all. So you want a green screen? Yeah. So I have one. Oh. So again, it's you, Keith. Whenever you want to come up, let me know. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's right there. It's huge. It's well, I'm 5'5", so that thing is probably, I guess these are really high ceilings. So I think it's like at least 9 feet or, yeah, 9 feet. It's really high and very useful. So, yes, action, 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 actually do it, actually do it, actually do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So tell me how you're doing, Cassandra. I love you, Cassandra. Cassandra texted me that she's on, so I think it's Cassandra. If not, tell me how, whoever you are, tell me how you are. So yeah, so my theory, again, like I keep saying about Kaepernick, is no, Kaepernick shouldn't play. Kaepernick would be so dangerous. There's not enough health insurance. There's not enough life insurance if Kaepernick actually joined the NFL again. And why would you, I look at black people all the time like, you didn't think this shit through, did you? Like, Kaepernick, number one, he'd get injured. You know, we would never know if it was an actual tackle versus an actual hit job on him, in my opinion. Number two, you know, why buck up his head when he's so much smarter than that and can actually organize people? That's what you got to think about people from an asset and liability. What's the most important thing? I actually think Muhammad Ali's greatest gift wasn't boxing. Muhammad Ali's greatest gift was his verbal dexterity. Muhammad Ali's greatest gift was his warrior stance on who he is as a man in America and demanding rights on an international level. That, to me, is way more powerful than Muhammad Ali in the ring. But Muhammad Ali chose to be in the ring to the degree that now, Parkinson's took his voice away for the past, 30 years. And so instead of having, Muhammad Ali on MSNBC, we have fucking Al Sharpton. So again, we got to really think about our assets, who we have in our society, who do we have in our community, what is the best way for them to be of use to solve these issues, and for me, I'm fuck, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. And again, whenever the thing is also whenever you step outside of that initial talent that is the draw, and you go into the political realm, they kill you. You know what I'm saying? So where's Michael Jackson? Gone. Otis Redding, gone. You just fall out of a plane like that. Okay. So I get it. I get the fact that people hide behind this shiny object, which is their talent. Because if they get too political, you could die. And that's why somebody like me is not on TV yet. They're like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh here, And the funny thing is, yesterday, I just had in my head, and I was like, oh, I really want to see someone talk about. I really need some new intel about the vaccine. I just literally had this idea, I'm watching CNN, I'm watching MSNBC, I'm watching, and I even have an Obama advisor, Dr. Dan Olu, on Clubhouse. We're supposed to talk sometime next week about, how to do effective outreach, because, I've already gave out thousands of masks on behalf of the mayor's office in New York City. And so I had him on my Black Issues Rebecca show, Black Friday show on Friday. And so I literally just had in my head, it just pinged in my head. I was like, I wish I could find something that not challenged, but told me more, just something more than the story that they're giving about the vaccine. And then I was like, let me watch Bill Maher. Because again, my goal is to have a show like Bill Maher, like John Oliver. So I was like, let me watch Bill Maher. And there you have it, Bill Maher. And I'll do this commercial. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's grass, hay. I bet you it's beer. America with the cross. I think that's very sacrilegious. I bet you it's beer. And I'll tell you about Bill Maher.
Between servant and citizen.
So that's Bruce Springsteen, by the way.
And our fear.
And we all love Bruce
Our
Springsteen.
fear has never been the best of who we are. And as for freedom, it's not the property of just a fortunate few. It belongs to us all. Whoever you are, wherever you're from.
So why can't we just say that and let that be the truth without selling me beer? Why?
We need the middle. We just have to remember the very soil we stand on is common ground. So we can get there. We can make it to the mountaintop.
So go drag it out because it's Bruce Springsteen, but it's still beer.
And we will cross this divide. Our light has always found its way through the darkness. And there's hope on the road up ahead.
This is a long ass commercial. Reunite the United States of America. Oh, gee. What the hell does Jeep, a car that still uses gas, have to do with reuniting America? And when you go on this website, what tools are they going to give you to reunite America other than to buy the goddamn Jeep? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And I bet you by this point, because the score is so stagnant, 31-9, I bet you some people are not watching it anymore. They've gone on to other things because, again, Paramount, everybody's on streaming. So people are on Clubhouse right now. They ain't paying attention to the Super Bowl. They stick around for the halftime and they're not watching all of this. It's still 9:31 in the fourth quarter. People are bored. They're not watching it anymore. So, like I said, I had this idea and I was like, I want to see some like new content about the vaccine and like what it actually is, what are the differences between them. Sure enough, Bill Maher, this is why I love HBO. This is why I love, now mind you, it's still corporate media, but this is why I swear to you, it is HBO. Because Bill Maher had these two scientists, one woman, one man, that talked about the efficacy of all three vaccines. And they said that AstraZeneca is the one that they will take. Now, mind you, they are actual doctors that have every vaccine known to man in them. Because apparently they're traveling the world doing vaccine research. So they have vaccines that most of us don't even take, like rabies, all kinds of other vaccines other than measles, bumps, rubella, the typical ones that we usually have, just to go to school or go to college that you have to have. So they said that they have all of them. And they said that the mRNA vaccines, which is what the Johnson & Johnson, the Pfizer, and what is the other one with the M? I forget what the name of it is, but you know what I mean. Moderna. They said that those vaccines use mRNA, which is a new technology which manufactures the DNA of the vaccine, but actually isn't the vaccine. But they say that mRNA replicates the spike protein, which your body then recognizes and says, okay, and then we'll make antibodies. But they said that the older that AstraZeneca's vaccine, which is not available yet in the States, which is available in Britain. I don't call it Great Britain because they're not great. They fucking robbed us of our 2/3 of the world, and the reason why I'm speaking English. Anyway, so they said that AstraZeneca's vaccine, because it is actually giving you a piece of that vaccine, of the actual virus, they're like, just based on like previous way vaccines work, they're like, that's probably the most stable one because they haven't done enough research on mRNA. mRNA has never really been tested on people. There's no longitudinal studies on it. It's just, it's new, it's tested, it seems to work, but they don't know if it works 20 years from now. They don't know, like, it's never really been tested on people. And I swear to you, I had that idea, and then when I saw, it was like 2:00 in the morning. Why was I not asleep? I don't know. But it was 2:00 in the morning, and I watched it, and I was like, thanks, God. Like, God will talk to you in different ways. So I watched it, and I was like, there we go. And they said that they're getting a lot of flack, that, people are, like, threatening them, and, that they, it's not fun what they're doing, but they are scientists, and they think that this message also needs to be heard instead of the silencing and quiet, vaccine, yay, joy, take it. So there you have it. So I'm not taking the vaccine. Like I said, I am going to be talking to this Obama advisor about outreach, but I'm not taking it because I don't take the flu vaccine either. So I'm not taking COVID. Like, no. If I had the choice between taking the COVID vaccine and wearing a mask for the rest of my life, I'm going to wear a mask for the rest of my life because I'm not taking any of those things. When I start to travel internationally again, I'll see what, because I know you have to get all these shots when you travel. I'll look at that too, because like I usually don't, I just not in the habit of taking those things unless it's, necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not. Yeah. So I just found that very interesting. But again, I think that we're in a very rough road ahead. I wouldn't be surprised if 1 million people don't die of COVID. They're also saying with the research that the reason why, which is what I said months ago, that COVID is going to mutate. And the reason why is because partially because so many people are on immunosuppressants, right? And again, no shame to people who are on immunodepressants, but people who are taking immunosuppressants for various reasons, for lupus, for rosacea, tons of people are on immunosuppressants. And so because of that, they're saying that usually your body would fight off the virus and you don't get it again. But what happens is that people seem to be cured of the virus, but the virus is still inside of them replicating because your body never killed it off. And so you are a walking host for the replication and mutation of a virus that you then spread. So, well, I wouldn't be surprised if 1 million people in America die of it, because we're going to be at 500,000 in by March or April. Oh, honey. When you were like, oh, vaccine, we're going to have it. Yeah, you didn't count for snowstorms. You didn't count for hurricanes. You didn't count for climate change. So it snowed again today, and it just snowed last week in New York. There's gonna be floods. So they didn't account for that, and they also didn't account for human error, and they didn't account for the fact that because we privilege white people in this country, a little 20-year-older in fucking Philly that you got so excited about, put a little PowerPoint proposal together. They gave him hundreds of vaccines, and he took them for himself and gave them to his frat boys. So, and then also took everyone's medical data and sold it. So again, because America allows white people to do shit like storm the Capitol and not arrest them sight seen, we're going to continue to have all these different kinds of fucking issues in this country where white people are going to not do. They just found another white man about 3 weeks ago who stole all the vaccine and kept it for himself and destroyed it purposefully. Because we just automatically trust fucking white people. So watch this foolishness. What is this an advertisement for? Let's see. And I'll get to your comments.
Sometimes I just want a hard seltzer.
A hard seltzer with no carbs.
With no sugar. I want a hard seltzer.
We really need this commercial about hard seltzer. This is really important.
But in a world where most things seem real,
Dark Cheeto.
sometimes they're not. Dark Cheeto. Man, get off my boat.
I just said Dark Cheeto.
New Michelob Ultra Organic.
I'm a black
seltzer
magic
real,
woman.
and it tastes that way. You're not real. Y'all must go. Lookalikes. Bonnie. No Michelob Ultra Organic seltzer. As real as it tastes.
It's organic.
I'm not Christopher Walken.
What? So this is yet again another streaming service because they're all at war with each other. So this is Disney. This is actually an on-ramp for all of these companies to take your data. That's what all of this is. For hazmat, thank you. $12.99. I do love her though. This is Maya Rudolph. I love Maya Rudolph. She's hilarious.
2, 3. Really?
I don't know if you know, but she's Mimi Ripperton's daughter, Maya Rudolph. Because we need to see all of this violence. We need to see this. I'm tired of that damn eye. You see that CBS eye? I never really noticed the CBS's logo with an eye like that. That shit is scary. I'm getting a headache.
He will be brought to justice.
There goes the eye again. So just read an article that recommends wear 2 masks. Yeah, it's serious. And then now what they also said is that they don't trust the store. Watch that episode of Bill Maher, Real Time. I'm surprised more people didn't like write about it. It's fascinating because I literally thought about it. I was like, I want to know more about this whole vaccine COVID thing. I'm telling you, this just happened at 2 o'clock, less than 24 hours ago. And then they said that they don't buy this whole COVID came from bats story at all. They said that the way that viruses have operated for hundreds of years or thousands of years, and the way that COVID is spreading, they're like, it seems like it's a lab-made virus. So they said that in virology, the study of viruses, that scientists are divided on the ways in which they study viruses. So some of the studies are just straight up whatever virus it is, let's study that virus. And so other scientists do, I guess what they don't, I guess I don't remember what it was, like Operation like Ratchet Up or something, where they pump up the virus to make viruses like these super strong, super powerful viruses, because then they want to test, okay, if this virus is as strong as it is, well, let's prepare for that virus. So there's some scientists that say, no, don't do that, because 2 seconds later, that virus that you created in a lab that's super strong can leave the lab and spread. And so they said the way in which COVID is spreading is not the way any other virus spreads. They said most times viruses don't spread from animal to human and be able to spread from human to human after it spreads from animal to human. Listen, watch that. That's how you know, and it's so interesting because it is mainstream media, but it's so interesting how we're watching dumb shit like hard seltzer, like dumb shit. And then some real shit, like what? These scientists have broke this shit down on actual mainstream media. No one's talking about it. Yes. Canadian was up 2 o'clock in the morning watching. So like I said, they said that the way COVID is spreading doesn't make any sense. They said that the fact that it's able to replicate, the fact that it's able to mutate, and the fact that it has asymptomatic spread, they're like, most viruses don't do all of that. The flu doesn't do that. They said the flu mutates every year and it kind of sort of spreads and then it dies down. They said the fact that COVID keeps spreading and keeps mutating and has asymptomatic spread and then stays in people's bodies, and they're like, they broke it down. And I think a lot of these people who they've hired, to spread this gospel, just want this one singular story of COVID and what to do.
There are still rocks to be skipped, trails to be trampled.
Let's see what this commercial's
Fish
for.
to be caught. The great outdoors are wide open, and they're calling us like never before. In these trying times, we need nature more than ever. We need nature to remind us that, like a sunrise or the turning of the tides, these challenges will pass. We need nature to help us heal and reconnect with the ones we love the most. So when you can, get back to nature. Get back to each other. We're here for you.
What is this? I don't even know what that commercial was for.
Investor. You make investments morning.
That Wayne Brady?
Wait,
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, if I was
don't make short-term.
approached, right? Let's say I'm like an A-list celebrity, right? And like my agent's like, okay, the Super Bowl's coming up. It's gonna be a really big check. We need you to do something. It would need to be something practical. Like, I wouldn't just do random. And yeah, I am judging these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Including Don Cheadle. Because it's just like, what are you doing? I mean, I guess Michelob organic hard seltzer is not so bad, but they're really that hard up for a check? Like, it's bullshit. And what is this here? This is CBS advertising itself as the greatest network ever. Yeah. Watch her shows. I'm tired of that damn eye. I've never thought about CBS in that eye before until right now. Very, very interesting. Bloop, bloop. So what I'm saying is that these mega corporations, Paramount, CBS, all of them, they view streaming as an opportunity to have more of your data. So, before you used to go to a movie, you bought a ticket, and that was it. Now, because of COVID, they're like, really? This is the perfect convergence. Streaming, you got to watch our content from home anyway, so we can mine all of your data. U.S. is in total denial. What exactly do you mean? I mean, I think I know, but tell me more. What exactly do you mean by that, Keith? Love it. This game, I don't know. It's 3 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. So tell me which one. I think Mahomes is for Kansas City, right? I don't even know these things. I don't even care. But I think I wanted Mahomes to win for whatever that's fucking worth. One, because he's black or half black or whatever the hell he is. And two, because Tom Brady had fucking a $400,000 loan, PPP loan sent to his locker room. Notice how they cut the camera away from them biting. Oh yeah, it's total. Yeah, America does not want to deal with itself. America doesn't even want to wear a mask. So, like I said, and thank you all so much for watching and tuning in and listening. Yeah, it's very problematic. What's happening? America doesn't want to do anything resembling eating healthy and making better sustainable choices. Doesn't want to do that. They're sitting there getting shaggy. They sit there and sing to you about Cheetos. Krispy Kreme. Remember when I did that video about Krispy Kreme in the line over the summer when Krispy Kreme opened up on 125th Street in Harlem? And the line was so long. I was like, weren't y'all just dropping the flies from COVID? Weren't you sick and tired of hearing all the ambulances? But here you are. Here you are. So, it's less than 4 minutes remaining. I think Tampa Bay is going to score again. Because Tom Brady just made a really long pass. I mean, I do know how football works. It's not like if I sat here and just watched football for the game of football, I get the whole thing. The line of scrimmage, the yards, the touchdown, the tackles. I get it. It's just that why? I don't care, They still call it the Chiefs, which is still a racist term, $250,000 to racial equity. The $250,000 can go to all the reservations in Native American communities who don't even have running water. How about that? Why aren't there any public service announcements? Exactly. And the NBA too, no fucking guts. They had a strike for 1 day. What the hell is that? 1 day you're gonna strike. Wow. Yeah, this is not about, and people are satiated by it, right? So there you go. People don't want to fight. That's why I started a tenant council in my building, and I want to see these people actually do it. There's at least 20, 30 people today. And they're like, yeah, I was stuck in the elevator too. Yeah, and the washer dryers don't work. Yeah. I said, great. Yes. I got another story for you. You do? Great. Guess what? You can tell all these stories, but guess what? Unless you follow up with an email and you follow up by calling 311, you're signifying nothing. So that's what people do. They just wanna be satiated. They don't actually want fucking change. But for what it's worth, I started the tenant council. Pop, pop. Landlords harassing me. Pop, pop. I told them that the principles of the tenant council is transparency, accountability, and love. Ran the whole meeting. You know, but people, they're satiated. How many of them are actually going to call 311 tonight and actually send off an email tonight versus they're going to watch the Super Bowl and then that's it? It is what it is. Encouraging crowds. This is setting it. Of course, it's setting a terrible example. Yeah. The optics are, hey, you know, like we're almost back to normal. That's what the optics are. Whether they got a COVID vaccine shot or not, whether they got tested and retested or not. The optics are, I want to do that. And how come I don't have enough money to fly? And if I could, I would have flew down there, would have had a lot of fun. But let me have as much fun as I can here where I am. I still have to upload this video that I took yesterday. Was I downtown yesterday? I don't even remember. By the way, my haircut is fire. You can't really tell, but it's all hearts here. It's fire. Let me show you. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to find it for you all. And y'all are going to be like, what? Okay. Watch. No video. Here we go. Watch. Look how many people. This is yesterday. This is yesterday in downtown Manhattan. This is yesterday. This is yesterday on Greenwich Avenue. Saturday brunch. 56 Greenwich Avenue. I still need to send this off to the mayor's office. I just, organizing the tenant council, doing my own content or whatever. But yeah. So again, I'm going to do what I can, but at the end of the day, I'm like, people are stupid and they're going to do what they want to do anyway, but yeah, and the only reason why that place is impacted is because people didn't want to go there. But the other restaurant, yeah, there you go. So this whole, we're eating outside, this shit's a joke. It's a total fucking joke. So like I said, if 1 million people die, I would not be surprised because they're going to continue to do what they're doing. COVID is going to mutate faster than these vaccines can be shot into arms. And people are going to continue to eat Cheetos and all kinds of other unhealthy things. And yeah. I know you're talking about the footage on my phone. Yes, that's yesterday. I was going downtown to get my organic groceries. And they were having the time of their lives as if, it looked like COVID didn't exist. And you literally, like, if I played the sound, you would hear me say, "Did you all take the vaccine?" And they just looked at me. They probably thought I was asking for have you seen my friend Francine? They probably had no idea what I was saying, and they didn't care. Because they were drunk. There's no way that all those people all have both shots of the vaccine. That is, I don't care how rich Greenwich Village is. I don't care how much money those people have. Just based on how busy people are, there's no way that all those people, hundreds of people, that was like at least 100 people. That was just that wasn't even the entire block. That was like 2 or 3 restaurants. It had to be damn near, it was 100 people because it was more people than what I took the video of. There's no way that all those people have the vaccine. There's no way. So there you go. And that was just a Saturday. That wasn't like Valentine's Day. That wasn't any holiday. I guess maybe it's pre-Super Bowl celebration. I don't fucking know. As far as I know, that's a Saturday, and that's what these white people were doing. Let's look at this commercial. How many tablespoons are in a cup?
Tablespoons in a cup. Babe, food just got here. Why are you cooking? Who's that?
Can I spend this?
I think Aubrey ran the sprinklers. Things are getting way too wet.
He has like blue eyes because he's like Siri. He can control things.
Add bath oils to my shopping list.
Alexa, no, don't do that.
Alexa. So Alexa's in his eyes. Y'all see this shit?
Hey, other people have to use the bathroom around here too. How did a blind man conquer Mount Everest? How did a kid who loved NASCAR just know in his heart?
So they have a black man doing motivational speaking because nobody can motivate other people more than a black man that's been able to survive being black in America. I need to write that down. Alexa should have said.
They all believe. They believe in themselves. And they believe that their dreams, their goals in life, the more
I love hearing black men do motivational speaking because nobody knows about adversity and survival and sticking to your dreams more than black people in America, specifically black men.
home office, backyard, more space, better view. Whatever you're striving for, you can make it happen. You can conquer that mountain. You can. If you believe, you will.
Small businesses have been hit hard during the pandemic, so please support the stores in your local community. Because when this is over, we really want there to be a local community.
So Colbert has some integrity.
On CBS, it's sponsored by.
That's nice. Colbert has some integrity. Okay. Give it up for Colbert. But yeah, for the most part, you know, these celebrities are doing bullshit commercials. And that commercial with Alexa, you know, what? So you're going to distract me with the rippled chest of Michael P. Jordan? That commercial was so disturbing. Did you all see that? Alexa was embedded in his eyeballs. And so she would tell him, do this, do that, add, you know, toilet paper to the grocery list, turn off the lights, turn on the sprinklers. So some people would look at this and be like, oh, wow, they had like a darker skinned woman in the commercial. No, they didn't. Because the darker skinned woman was fantasizing about this beautiful man that she wants, but she can't have. I'm going to do some content about this because, like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's what that was. It's the same thing they do to Leslie Jones. She's too ugly. All she can do is fantasize about these men. She can't have them. Because being a black woman means that you are unwanted. That's what the subtext was. Oh, look, they're all happy. This is ridiculous. Do they have freedom? Do children have Wi-Fi? But they won the fucking Super Bowl.
Celebration, and Bruce Arians is about to be the oldest coach to ever win the game. You know what? You think a lot of
He's double mass. He needs to be because he's fat and old.
well, not these guys. You got Arians that comes down here, wins a Super Bowl.
And the fact that they keep touching it, even the White House, when they're doing all the press conferences, I watched Dan Psaki that everyone froths at the mouth at. And I'm like, she'll take off the mask, talk on that microphone, then she'll move. Somebody else will talk on that same microphone, and she'll put back on her mask. Okay, that don't make no sense either. Did you spray down the microphone? Did you spray down your hands? Did you spray everything? No. I'm telling you, 1 million people are going to die in America. Like, I would not, this is not a third world country with no water. Here in America with running water and Wi-Fi, I would not be surprised if 1 million people die because people here are stupid. And that's that. So, what is it, 10 o'clock? If my grocery store is open. So tomorrow my day is packed. I'm talking to a private school. I'm talking to a private school about Black issues and what it takes to be an activist in communities. Bloop. So I have that at 11. That's really, really exciting. Then what else do I have? I have so many. So like, I think the only time for me to get groceries would be tonight because I don't want to wake up in the morning tomorrow and not have anything to eat. Yeah, because I have the talk with the kids, and then I also have a diversity training with a client, and yeah. So tomorrow is PIET, and then the next day I have another diversity like, ooh. So I think the only time, unreasonably as that sounds, for me to actually get like water and something to eat was, and even I went to the grocery store yesterday, but I didn't get water because I got a whole bunch of head adornments wigs for Reblacka, and so it was just so many of them. I got them in different colors that I wasn't able to do that and get like bottles of water. So, and I bought a filter. There's a water pitcher that you can get that can actually filter, what do you call it? Filter fluoride out. So I got a filter that does that. I don't know. What do you, LinkedIn? Like, thanks for my work. Like, thank you for giving me a work anniversary. Do I give, like, are you hiring me? Are you going to pay me? Like, I don't care about your goddamn work anniversary emails. It's weird to me. Like, weird. Who cares? Like, I'm all about action, and I feel a lot of people are just kind of like, and I don't want to use the word pussyfooting around because that actually makes it seem like pussy is not strong, and pussy is the reason why humanity exists and men lose their minds. So, whatever. But it's just like, what's the point? What are you actually doing? What do you want? Oh, so there we go. Tom Brady, disgusting with his $400,000 PPP loan. Bullshit. Keep commenting.
Jacob Saban, you couldn't find a stand-in who looked anything like me?
Have you seen mine? Like looking in a mirror, right?
No, that would make sense.
Look, guys, I don't even have a stand-in.
Of course you do.
Hold on. Is that Drake?
That's right. Drake from State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. Stand-ins don't have lines.
Oh, okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are your sneezes putting your friends in awkward positions?
Hold on.
Stay with Zyrtec.
Trapped in an elevator that drops 2 floors is not a joke. So I'm serious. That happened. A whole bunch of other people have been trapped in an elevator along with a lot of other students in this building. So I know that I'm a comedian and a lot of times I'm silly, but a lot of times I'm also very serious. So I'm leaning into all of my Bob Marley and Peter Tosh interviews, knowledge to always build
literally
content.
couldn't imagine a more beautiful vessel for Alexa to be inside. That's be married.
I was in his hands. I was being changed. All that I can do was...
So I uploaded the fact that I started a tenant council and getting some hits on Instagram for whatever that's worth. But great. What was that one about? Was that the Alexis commercial again? Bullshit?
When heartburn takes you by surprise, find that fast with New Tums Naturals, free from artificial flavors and dyes.
So they're holding themselves accountable for not putting useless junk and toxic chemicals in something very simple like preventing heartburn. Really, preventing heartburn means you relax while you eat. You don't watch TV shows and sports that show people simulating violence. You know, that's really what stops heartburn. But sure, take a time. Eat some fried food. Take a time. to Amanda. Did she do her poem tonight? I didn't even see it. Did she do her poem? Did I miss that? Equity. This word, equity. So what's EY? What is EY? I gotta fucking look that up. What the hell is EY?
It's crazy. No contract, no
You're encouraging little children to ask questions about the white lies being taught. Let's see what their grades will be. What is EY?
Well, Dave,
I haven't read any of the books in my house.
I didn't forget about your lawnmower. I broke it.
It's not
EY Super Bowl ad. Great.
It's the worst.
It's better when you don't hide stuff. So Spectrum Mobile has no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts.
So EY
Spectrum Mobile.
didn't give performance-based raises to its employees. Super Bowl advertisers tried to strike right tone after tumultuous year. Very interesting. So EY. And what the hell is EY? I still have to look this up. What the hell that company is? Because I might. Yeah, I have to. I don't know what EY is. I'm tired of that eye. Players hugging maskless. Yeah. Extinction event. You're right. Yes. Because the football players have vaccines that you don't have. The football players have Wi-Fi, and some children in America don't. And these men have hair dye and create hairlines for make it seem like it's not receding, and you don't. When we zoom in on James Brown again, you're going to see the first 2 inches is all black paint. This is bizarre. They're trying to act like COVID don't exist right now. We're just going to keep talking about football and the facts of football and like stats of football and like football. You know, football. Scrimmage. I'm about to tell you that it's not soft. I'm about to break it down for you and let you know. Thank you. The level, raise the level, raise the level. Yeah. 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 I need to zoom in on James Brown. Zoom in on James Brown. I need to see that hairline. Look at that smile.
This goes out to the ones with dreams.
It's ridiculous.
Thousands of small businesses are struggling. Young startups, old favorites. Together we can help.
Yeah, fuck football, but
Playing a first of its kind after party concert for them with Verizon. They're performing the songs you love to raise money for small businesses you all love.
who's raising money? I'm supposed to donate to small businesses? Doesn't Verizon and all these other companies have enough money to prop up small businesses themselves?
So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team.
And how are you gonna get my money? You're gonna then get my data so you know who I am and how much money I'm giving? Shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka.
Switch today and see all the
Alright, so what am I doing?
Clearly someone who takes care of yourself.
Oh, I'm checking to see if the grocery store is closed because I'm super hungry and 11 o'clock in the morning is too early for me to go downtown, come back up and eat like a human.
Even at early stages.
Westerly's Natural Market.
45 plus an average risk for colon cancer, not high risk.
False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your prescriber or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you.
But this means if I go this late, they don't have my favorite soup. Fuck.
This is the truck that never stops working. With a new tailgate work surface and power for your other tools.
So any questions? Any other
And even when you're
comments?
it never stops working. Updating its own features over the air. Part generator.
A is still closed at 12.
Part supercomputer. All F-150.
So I gotta think.
This smart can only be called F-150.
Yeah. F-150. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, good evening. You all close at midnight, correct? 11. It still says 12 on their Google. Because of the Super Bowl or because of the snow? Okay, all right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Those beautiful shots there, folks. Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Hey, you know, guys, we were talking about Todd Bowles earlier. He played to his advantage. He knew that he had the advantage.
So, darn. By the time I put on my coat and leave my home, even though the train station's at the corner, I highly doubt I'll make it all the way down to 54th and 8th Avenue. Because this is really important. What they're talking about is so important. It is all so important.
But speaking of coaches, I know Byron Leftwich. I mean, the game plan that they came in with. Let's not do too much.
He's so articulate about football.
Control the ground with the run game, and then we use that run game to throw the ball downfield. I love the fact that they called the perfect game plan while beating up on that Chiefs defense.
Yeah, you know, you talked about it coming in, and they finished drives. And one thing Kansas City got down there a couple times, had several field goals. And, you know, again, the game was won with the offensive line and defensive line. And those linebackers, Devin White, Levante David, they were
Off the side. It is definitely off the side. You're so good with language, Pete.
Defense was very special tonight.
And your thoughts, no, by a points man on it. The Tampa Bay offensive line, the size of it, they dominated. They pushed around that KC defense the last time they played. They really took advantage of it tonight.
We never want to cut you short, Phil. Time now, folks, for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Ooh, the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Woo!
Direct your attention to the field for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Because this is important.
On behalf of the NFL, thank you to the city of Tampa for a wonderful Super Bowl week. In a season we will never forget. You are the Super Bowl champions. We will always remember. Joe, to the entire Badger family, congratulations. Congratulations, Coach Arian, to a great organization, great players. The Lombardi Trophy is staying in Tampa Bay. Congratulations to the Glazer family and all the Buck Nation. What an amazing tribute this is in this most trying and challenging of NFL seasons. For you guys to take home the Lombardi, how do you put it in the woods? I gotta start by saluting all the healthcare workers here. They're the real champions.
So this is someone I know on YouTube, on Instagram. So I guess because flights are so cheap, people can stunt on Instagram. So she's saying this is her at the Super Bowl parties. So she flew to the Super Bowl, probably got a really good deal on a hotel that she would never be able to afford otherwise, and living her best life. I mean, I got a really good deal on an apartment that I normally wouldn't be able to afford, but this is for safety and for COVID. I'm not putting myself in danger. But look at this. So again, this is what people want. They want to feel like they're a star. They want to feel like they're special, you know. So there she goes. She's probably having a good time somewhere in Tampa because there's no way that the bars are closed. Florida is an open state. Open state meaning they don't wear masks.
Yeah, I have so many people to thank. My wife, Chris, Jake Christie. My mom's up there. She's 95. Love you, Mom.
This is so bizarre. This is so bizarre.
This is your trophy. I don't do a damn thing. You guys won this game. All right? You came together as a band of brothers, and you made it happen. So proud of all of you. Thank you.
Bruce, congratulations. Put your hand up to number 12, Jason.
They keep that confetti thing going, don't they? A lot of meetings to sit there and figure out how to make this shit look normal when it ain't normal.
Also, Super Bowl MVP, presented by Verizon. Congratulations. As part of its $10 million commitment, Verizon is donating a $1 million check to local initiatives support corporation on behalf of you to support small businesses across America. Tom,
Bullshit.
I mean, this is all you play for. And you think about the odds, we talked about it this week, that you had to overcome. Can you tell me, folks? I can't hear anything. The odds you had to overcome to get to this game and to get to this point right here. How special is this night for you? Of all the great things you accomplished.
I'm so proud of all these guys down here. Everything we dealt with out here. We had a rough month in November, but BA had all the confidence in us. The team had a lot of confidence.
Not one mention of the people who died and what we need to do. It's all about football. And I'm sure that crowd of 25,000 ain't that loud. So I don't know what the hell they did to the sound to make it sound so loud. He said Corona.
See guys come over, come to Tampa. They all believed in you too to have this night as a possibility.
Text small business to a one-time donation. Why? Why, Verizon? What? Verizon, you have enough money. We're watching people with perfect teeth gloat and celebrate themselves, but I gotta fucking donate $10 to save small businesses? No, I don't. Bullshit. You just want my data. You just want my data. No. If I want to support a small business like I was about to do, I was about to go downtown to the grocery store, which is a small business, instead of going to Whole Foods. That's how you fucking support a small business. Not fucking texting $10 to Verizon. Bullshit. How you support a small business is not having Alexa and Amazon having at least two, three commercials throughout the Super Bowl advertising the merits of Verizon, of Alexa and Amazon. That's what you do. Bullshit. Instead of texting $10 to Verizon to save small businesses, maybe not air so many commercials about Alexa and Amazon. Instead of texting $10 to Verizon to save small businesses, maybe instead I just go to a small business, or maybe you don't air as many commercials with Alexa and Amazon that we all know is the reason for the death of small businesses.
Stand-ins don't have lines. Oh.
I can't stand Drake. I cannot stand him. And he has a heart in his head. I can't stand Drake. He's so disgusting to me. He looks like a canned sardine. I can't stand Drake. And his fucking music is about bitches and drugs. I don't understand it. He's so disgusting and vile.
It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic
allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include indigestion, fatigue, belly pain, decreased appetite, nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I have a little need to lower my A1C.
Ask your doctor about Trulicity.
Trulicity.
We believe in the power of helping hands. Covering every detail.
Well, I actually like this ad by Target, even though it really is to get them more money and kill small businesses.
So you can find ways to stay close. We believe in always taking care.
That's nice. All right, this has been real. Love you all. I think we're good. Whatever. It is a shit show. Hey, hey, hey. Where is my poop emoji? Oh, thank you for watching another installment of the shit show. Oh my goodness, it's the Super Bowl, so we're gonna forget about the fact that a lot of those white supremacists are running around wild, you know, spreading COVID and having Nancy Pelosi's laptop. Yikes, but you know, it is what it is because like whatever, like it's America, and in America, you can still get on a plane during a pandemic, right? Spend our money, right? Flying to sit there and celebrate a spectacle called the Super Bowl, even though, you know, I don't know, it probably isn't the safest thing to do. And there's kids who might want to learn and can't get on the computer because they can't afford Wi-Fi. But, you know, Verizon is like, you know, support small businesses and donate $10 to us so we can do so instead of just making sure children have fucking Wi-Fi. You know, I mean, I just find it hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of people who can't really think fucking critically are not really gonna think about like, wait a minute, that's devilish, that's evil, like that doesn't make any sense. But again, people don't, you know, people need to get angry and they're not angry, they just want a spectacle. And so that's what we had tonight. And thank you so much. I'm sure, you know, you were humoring me while I was on my high horse tonight, but I really appreciate the fact that you watched. And you know, we're all better, we're all here in it together trying to make sense of the insane world, one issue at a time. And I'm your host, Canadian, I host the Black Issues. I'm going to leave this video up for whoever wants to ever watch it and, you know, make sense of an insane world. That was the, what do you call it? Crystal ball. It's very heavy, but no damage was done. Absolutely no damage was done. Just so you know, it's actually very, very heavy. Very heavy. So thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. Stay tuned for more content. Love you all, love you all, love you all. World champs. So stupid. So stupid. Love you all. I probably lipstick all over my teeth.